The switch has been flipped, and we've gone live from Vancouver. Welcome to From Under the Influence. I'm Marijuana Man. We're here high atop the Cannabis Culture headquarters in downtown Vancouver. And joining me today is Kush Queen.
Hola.
Hola. Thrilled to have her in the house. Don't know where the hell Al is. Al's missing in action somewhere. He's incognito.
Probably getting high somewhere. He's having a good time.
Hey, I got a joke for you.
We've got another camera and apparently another microphone in the house. Maybe Tommy's working the board. There's three guys right there. David Malmo Levine's got a joke for us.
What's another term for educating young people in safer, smarter smoking and the taking of ecstasy?
I don't know.
Gee, I don't know. What is another term for the... I can't remember.
Pot-E training.
Well.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
For those just joining us, I'd like to apologize for that outburst.
The infamous David Malmo Levine. Those jokes.
Today's show is being
arrested.
sponsored and brought to us by the Herb Museum, though. So we encourage you to come down and have a look at David's museum anytime. And hopefully you'll not have to hear those jokes.
Right.
But
yeah, it's not the best way to get people down here.
If we can cut back to camera 2 there, Tommy, we'll show Tommy himself. There. You couldn't see him making the cut, but Jeremiah's right beside him. He's all snappled up for the show.
Show.
That's right. This show brought to you by Peach Snapple.
Yeah, so we're
delicious.
Gonna cruise ahead. Like I said, Al's incognito. I think Cognito might be in New Brunswick.
Alcognito.
Alcognito. I like that one.
Maybe he'll show up. Maybe he won't. But
I got a message from somebody that says just landed, still on plane, should be there by 4:20, but I don't know who it came from because I lost all my data recently. Huh. So it's possible that that's Al. It's also possible it's somebody else.
Well, we'll have to wait till 4:20 to find out, won't we?
Yeah.
We
have 17 minutes to go.
Al that said just landed, still on plane, should be there by 4:20.
That was by Al? Well,
okay.
There you go.
Huh.
Just ruined all the fun then.
I did all the
okay, well, let's just wait. No, let's play with all the people that have joined us here on Marijuana Man TV and Pot TV, the live stream version. I can see Dab Diva's there, listing.
Yeah,
badly.
Dab Diva.
Just laying back, enjoying the show. That's nice. Nun Stalker. Huh. Interesting.
Can they hear us?
Billy Bong. Billy Bong, we'll call him. Or just
Billy Bong.
Billy Bong.
Daz Nugs' cameras in the house.
Yeah, they can hear
Don't
us.
see them. Good to have you here. Same on Livestream. We've got Wave and Bong Gods there. Sabbath Fan 2. Nice to see you in the chat. Saw you in real life not too long ago. He looked more like Sabbath Fan 1 to me. But Sabbath Fan 2. Who else? Ginga's there. Nice to see your fake name. Clam Toes. Nice. Saw you in Spain. On the screen.
On the screen. Not actually
Green
in
Supreme.
Spain, but just...
Green Supreme says, is it a Marius free zone?
Yeah,
we
guess
got.
it's
I haven't seen Marius.
We can't talk about it a lot, but CSIS came and
yeah, they've been investigating Marius for months.
He took Marius, so he'll probably talk about it on his show on Friday at 2:00.
Yeah,
probably,
which he'll be doing from the CSIS building.
Yeah, so you might all tune in on the chat there and ask him about those questions. I'm sure he'll answer them.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, we're doing pretty good here in Vancouver. I'm spinning a little bit, I got to admit. from maybe a little jet lag. I don't know. But I've had trouble since Sunday remembering what day it is.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a few days now.
Tuesday we flew back from Spain, and it was a pretty regular day. We left there 8:30 in the morning. Fucking got in here about 6:30 in the evening, which is pretty fair day. You figure, oh yeah, just flew all day. But no, you flew all day plus changed 9 hours of time.
That's right.
Yeah, that's...
So I went right back to my normal schedule right away and have been ever since and can't remember what the fuck it is. So... been having a little fun here.
I never had a regular schedule at all, ever.
Extra
So
fun. Well, you know, the
hard to get back
patterns
to
have been off. My eating patterns have been off. So it'll all come back together pretty soon, I'm sure. But did have a wonderful time, as you might have heard. And there's much video and pictures and stuff being put up on YouTube, Cannabis Culture, Pot TV, for everybody to look at and share the fun.
All over the place.
There's Mel come to join us.
There he is.
So yeah, what the heck's going on out there? Anything? Tuvok's in the house. Nice. Haven't seen your name for a while. Tuvok, what did he used to smoke? Did he have something he was always smoking? Something good. Tuvok in the chat.
No.
Oh, there's Clam Toe's face. In Canada now. There's a new text message. This just in from Al the Alchemist.
Just did from...
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. He's now in a cab, 49th and Canby. Okay, I'm going to say we're at Canby and Hastings.
You got a few more blocks to go. Keep going. Almost there.
We'll just let him know that we're here. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we're all just waiting, you know.
Until Al shows up, there's just nothing to say, really.
Yeah.
He's the glue that keeps us all together on this show.
No, it's true. We had such a great time on our little trip there, and I was just doing some video editing before I came to the show here of us, or not me, I wasn't actually there, but it was Marijuana Man and Enrico and Al hotboxing the Strain Hunters Mini Cooper, the second Strain Hunters vehicle that we've hotboxed. The first one was the Land Rover we hotboxed at Cannabis. They had their big truck there, and now we've managed to put together a little video of their hotboxing experience of the powderfeed.com, I believe it is, powderfeeding.com Strain Hunters vehicle. It's just a very teeny tiny vehicle. Marijuana Man was in the trunk.
Yeah.
That's great.
Got some good video from back there.
I'm left-handed, and I read one time that it said that the left-handed are precious because we take up space too inconvenient for the rest.
Oh,
so
that's
I fit in the trunk perfectly.
There you go. That Mini Cooper remarkably has a lot of space in the trunk. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it was fairly spacious.
I like those cars.
If you're a
I wouldn't mind driving around a Mini Cooper.
Oh yeah, Tuvok, Malawi Gold, that's right. You're still smoking it? Dude, how much fucking Malawi Gold have you got? And why don't I have any? Genghis smoking Angola, for God's sakes. Canatonic. Professor Ziggy's in the house. Hey Ziggy, how are you? Been a long time. We go way back.
Oh.
Now, what else? The East Coast Burner 2's there. We got anybody new? Daz Nugs is still gone. Billy Bonk's gone. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Billy Bong.
Huh. Well, anyway.
So Tommy Bong, I have video for you here.
We'll
for whatever time.
We'll show you that video of Hotbox in the car. It was fun. And I'm still working on one other video with Luke and his bicycle ride to Madrid.
Oh, good one.
Luke from Paradise Seeds.
We'll get that together in the next day or so. So look for all sorts of stuff from Spain and all other things we come up with along the way. Now, in the news, the marijuana news, there's lots as usual. I suppose the biggest story this week was that Anchorage reporter from Anchorage, Alaska, a woman reporter there who decided to quit her job on air.
In dramatic fashion.
She turned out to be the owner of a medical marijuana kind of consortium. And I think the word had just got out that she was that, and she saw the axe coming. So I believe she said something like, "Fuck it, I quit," and walked off the set. No.
That was very professional.
Well, I phoned her, and we did an interview. And partway through the interview, she said, fuck it, I quit.
Quit the whole interview.
Apparently, I talked to a bunch of her friends and family, and she's been a quitter from way back, apparently. Like anytime,
fuck it, I'm a quitter.
Anytime the going gets tough, fuck it, I quit.
Yeah.
Right, so I don't know, I'm going to get a line of T-shirts made up, I think. Fuck
Hard
it,
to interview a person like that.
Yeah. So, the shit's hit the fan, though, The backlash from it now. Everybody's going berserk in Alaska because they have an amendment that they're presenting now to get on their ballot. So everybody's fighting back and forth in Alaska about yay or nay. And so even the pro-marijuana people are now pissed off at her.
Well, it sure got a lot of attention. I actually think that it was kind of a cool thing she did. People are complaining because she swore on the air and so on and so forth.
That she wasn't very
big
professional.
Deal,
right?
big
Yeah,
deal.
who cares?
You know what? I think it wasn't stupid. It was a strategic move. It was a smart thing to do.
You're in Alaska.
Yeah, I guess.
You've never heard anyone say a curse word in Alaska.
Well, now that I gotta give that to you. You're right. The Alaskans might be a different breed. That might rile them up.
They should change their state motto to "Fuck it, I quit." Like really?
That's a good idea.
They're not even attached to the United States. What do they care?
We should have T-shirts made up that say "Fuck it, I quit prohibition."
That'd be cool.
And I quit being an anchor on KTVA.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're all pissed off about it now too. Even the pro-marijuana people are going, "Oh, that's not going to be good for our cause." That she was using profanity. What about the kids? Fuck the kids.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the kids. They're so worried about the kids, but they're not really.
They're not really worried about the kids. No. That's the thing, though, right?
No, they don't really care about them. They're just using it to.
It's just something to blab about.
Advance their fucking notion. Now, I'm not too sure how many people saw Kush Queen's hat. If anyone's actually looked and noticed that she's wearing a hat.
Yeah.
But woo. It's one of our favorite sports teams that she's promoting today.
That's definitely my favorite team.
Yeah. I'm
on that team, actually.
Of the team.
Yeah.
I'll go to the bat for that team anytime.
Definitely.
Batter's up.
So I digress. Now, let me find the rest of the story on that woman.
Yeah. That hat is quite a score.
She's had...
I'd be the ball boy for that team any day.
Today she was back in the news. Her name's Charlo Green, not her real name. She has had a restraining order filed against her after allegedly threatening a neighbor who complained of her constant marijuana smoke.
Oh, jeez.
That he said was sickening his 4-year-old daughter.
Oh, of course.
All right, the kids.
Think of the children.
The kids.
The children.
Think of those.
Her real name is Charlene, something you can't pronounce. Not Green.
Green is nice, though.
He approached her about the amount of pot smoking that was going on in her place, making his daughter sick. And then he was threatened by this woman and told to watch his back.
Watch his back.
Oh my God.
She sounds nice.
What is she going to do to his back?
Well, nothing. Apparently, while he was walking away, she said, "Well, fuck it, I quit." So Right?
Watch your back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so she
Fucking
quit
quitters,
smoking.
man.
Right? The little kid too, eh? She said, "Mom, you gotta fucking quit." Eh? So he doesn't even live there anymore, this guy. So he moved away.
He doesn't even live here.
The stupidest shit. Now, it must be coming close to 420. So I don't know. Let's see if we've got any news from The Alchemist.
Huh.
Yep, we do.
Dun, 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 dun.
Some news. All right, what else is going on? Tommy, can you get the chat on top of my screen for me? Thank you. Yeah, we're cruising along here. Now, apparently there was some sort of survey done that suggested that 1 in 10 Americans are showing up high to work on marijuana. 10% of the workforce.
That's the ones who admit it.
10% of the workforce. That's a lot of people, I gotta say. Right?
Yeah.
Well, here isn't a good example because
here, 95 to 100%.
Everybody in their room is smoking weed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's right.
I have to hold it in my palm.
That's right. We got to keep the numbers. We're trying to change the average there.
Yeah, like, come on, America. Really? 10%. I think they could do better than that.
That's just admitted, though. I assume it's probably more like 30 to 40. Because even grandma is probably on something.
10% of the people taking the survey were stoned on pot. Everybody's. At least 10% of all people at all time are high on marijuana.
Right.
Yeah.
1 in 10. So I only walk around in groups of 9.
I feel only a little
go out
bit
with
better.
8 friends.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Well, no, that's quite revealing, I think, even though we do suspect that it could be and probably is much higher, but like fucking chill out. You other 90% who are freaking out about it now, going, "Oh my God, what are we going to do when marijuana is illegal and people can smoke it?" Well, they are already. Yep. 1 in 10 of your fucking co-workers has admitted, at least, to being high, if you will. People who don't smoke pot are not watching this at all, but if somehow it leaks out to you, we're not really high. Like, it's not what you think. Smoking pot is not like you think it is. High is not a really good term. It's just, right? You feel good. You feel calm. What the fuck is that? Like, is that?
Neil's in the house.
Yeah, how you doing?
The rumor mill has arrived.
It's 4:20 somewhere.
I know,
a minute ago.
Oh, it's just about 4:19 by my clock here.
Now, 81% of the 10% who are getting high and going to work scored their weed illegally, they said. 81%. So, good on who's ever got those people, eh? 10%. No, so, yeah, you got to start spreading the word here that we're not all fucking crippled up here by smoking weed.
Happy 420.
Happy 420.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's 420 in the chat.
I don't have my
all over the chat.
Oh, thanks, Neil.
Nice.
Joint in hand.
So, we do have a video that I want to show you too. That is that one uploaded, Jared? That strain huntery.
Tommy, how is that video going? He's not ready quite yet.
Really? All right. Well,
not quite
let's see. We got any new faces in the chat. McDonough 50. Oh, lost my screen.
So
my screen's gone.
I'm going to be leaving tomorrow morning on an airplane to Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Oh no, what's happened?
Oh, crazy things out on the prairies. Yeah, nobody would ever go there unless it was an emergency. I know, but
suddenly became sick of mountains.
Yeah.
No,
so
I
it's
know.
very flat. I do enjoy the flat landscapes.
Of course,
good for like driving a golf ball long distances and stuff.
We do know
you can
why.
See it fly into tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
this
right.
weekend
exactly.
coming up is the Prairie Cup out in Saskatoon.
The Prairie Medicinal Harvest Cup, the 4th annual installment of the awesome strain judging competition put on by Jeff Lundstrom, the super activist from Saskatchewan, the guy from Skunk Funk over there.
It's true.
Jeff is an amazing guy.
He's a good guy and a good friend of ours. Anybody who can get to Saskatoon in a hurry, get there.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be fun.
They have an airport.
We're going to also, if you can't make it all the way to Saskatoon, then watch the proceedings on Pod TV because we'll be broadcasting them all weekend long.
Well, that's...
so there you go.
That's good too, but try to get out there.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be very... If you can get to Saskatoon, get there. You can still get tickets, I believe, online at saskprairiecup.ca.
Coffee time.
Video's ready.
The video's ready.
Video's ready.
Okay, let's play the video. This is us hotboxing the Mini Cooper at the Strain Hunters tent in Spain.
Expo.
Hey, pass me the chalice now. You have a light? Ganja! Ganja! Hey, pass me the chalice now. You have a light? Ganja! Ganja is the healing of the nation. Ganja! Give I and I irritation.
1 minute. Oh. So who's coming? Who's coming, Franco? So we're gonna get.
All right, who's going in the back? Who's going in the front?
I'm taking the front. I don't know how many other people.
Franco. No man, put Franco in. He's ready.
Franco, puto, ven aquí.
They had me last time.
Joder. Franco, tío, entra. Franco.
¿Empezamos?
Venga, va, dale caña. Pero hay que cerrar, si no, no se va a llenar de humo.
How are you? Are you okay there?
I'm doing good.
Have you got a handle? Just going to a jig.
Yeah.
You really need one, otherwise
in case
in
case it rolls over.
You happy?
I suffer from claustrophobia, okay?
Do you
so
really?
if you see the window getting smashed out, this is therapy for you then, bro.
All right, the only problem I got. All right, so you guys are ready? So, what's up, subculture? We are today in the Strain Hunter powder, was it? It's a powder feed, right? And we're here to hotbox it again. It's the Mini Cooper, so you ready? Let's do this.
Mini box, take one.
Harder, man.
Oh yeah. First toke of the hot box.
Next.
All right. That's a good one.
Next.
You want him out? Sure.
Ooh, yeah. Well, we're 3 hoots in and this place is getting boxed hard.
Yeah.
The Weed Club one more time. Hard, fuerte, fuerte.
Weed Club in the house.
Miedo. Ay, eso, eso. Aquí enfrente. Después. Muy fuerte, señor.
Whoa. Hot, eh?
Yeah.
It's just getting in the pores
It's
now.
just beginning.
Woo! Próximo. You ready? I'll go.
The windows.
You must open it.
Abre la puerta, Oscar, cuando le dé. Abre la puerta. Abre la puerta. Ay, ay, ay.
This video is brought to you by
Strain hunters.
the Weed Club, Greenhouse, Sublimator, Marijuana Man TV, Planet Vape, Plant to Sewer, Pot TV, and Shearline. And last but not least,
Ya hay más.
that.
Listo,
Nutrilife Plant Products. Check them out. NutrilifeProducts.com.
Mini Cooper.
Hey, we got the doors open. How are we gonna box this thing?
They couldn't handle it.
Doors are open.
All right, we might need some fresh meat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Who's next?
¿Quieres un chapo de mini?
Dale, venga, que ya nos vamos.
Abre la puerta, nos vamos a cerrar el Jaico, tú. ¿Quieres chalado o qué? Mira, está la puerta abierta, ¿eh?
No se ha dado cuenta que la puerta abierta, ¿eh? Se cree que era la reina.
Está alto, no puede.
¿Más?
All right.
A ver, la manguera.
Fuerte.
Oh, joder, qué puto calor. Sí, está duro. What's going on, Marijuana Man?
Don't worry, that's just second-hand coffee.
Right. Yo toco aquí. Abre la puerta, Oscar. Pero aquí no voy a utilizar.
Quiere ir al hospital. I'll disconnect and I'll connect back up. I'll let you out.
Estoy bien. Mira qué lágrimas, mira qué lágrimas.
One man down. Next.
We need new meat.
Send in the women.
Well, we've been trying hard. There's been 20 minutes. We're in there. Not 20 minutes, like 5 minutes, I guess.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Doors already open.
Oscar.
Hey, I'm not tapping out. What's going on? Are we done?
Well, I guess that's gonna be it.
That's it? We're done?
That's it. We're
Wow!
done.
That was short. I'm not.
Let's go for another ride.
Ooh.
Thanks a lot. Wow, we did it. We did it.
Oh, I can't believe this.
That was fucking epic.
Oh, that's right. We're still on this one.
Low battery.
Low battery. Still. It's on. Wow, we did it.
We did.
Thank you very
time,
much.
yeah,
Thanks a lot,
appreciate
guys.
that.
Thank you. Hold on, I gotta.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything. Thank you. Thank you.
The leftovers.
What the hell?
How the fuck did I get here?
Yeah, right out of the car, right out of the Cooper and into the show.
What the?
What
just happened? That's fucked up.
We're just starting the show. As usual. Al? I don't know.
I must have nodded off or something.
Yeah.
You were sleeping on the plane and just woke up here.
I think everyone nodded off.
Yeah.
So yeah, Al made it as his text predicted he would.
Yeah, very fucking close, but I made it.
Nice. Well, that's a gallant effort, and I don't know if we've ever showed video of Al's gallant effort on the bridge in Spain and France. The return of the sublimator. Yeah, we'll have to. I'll fish that out and we'll get it up on air.
There's got to be video of that somewhere. I have photos of you coming back.
But yeah, that was us hotboxing the Mini Cooper. Fun time. Could have done more, I think. They need some practice, those guys.
Oh, those guys, it's. I think we should just have them stand outside the vehicle next time and watch.
Just get close.
Well, that's what happened the last time.
So yeah, those guys are fun, and it was nice of them to let us all pile into a brand new car.
So nice of them.
They want to take on tour around Europe and hotbox it. So yeah, they're out there too, having a lot of fun and pushing the envelope. So
and they really did like the idea too.
Oh yeah.
Arian, even in that video that I recorded, he brought it up and was like, "That'd be funny." So wow. they really liked that we did it in the Land Rover. Awesome. He is awesome. Love those guys.
That's a nice joint. A little hashish in there.
Yeah. Just a little.
Mellows things out. Weather's gone back to fairly normal here in Vancouver.
Nice.
Although the other day it was like over 30 and the next day it was winter and cold.
Yeah.
But it was rain in Calgary.
Cold and wet this morning.
Anybody in the house from Calgary?
Crickets.
We'll see. Resin Girl. Honey Flower Love. Hi, Al.
Hi.
Honey Flower Love says.
That's a great name, Honey Flower Love.
Resin Girl loved the video. And McDonough 50 says, "Where is my mate Marius?"
My what?
Mate Marius.
Ah. Where's Marius?
Wow. Taken by feds.
Marius got taken by the feds? Him too, eh?
Yeah, it's not public knowledge. We're not supposed to talk about it.
It is now. I got abducted by the feds when I landed in Winnipeg. I got abducted by the feds.
I haven't seen him for weeks since he got that update to the EVE online space fighter game. I think he might have a problem.
Yeah.
He's just like,
yeah. I'm just teasing.
Nice.
We don't know
Marius
what Marius
hasn't
is.
slept in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So here was
all jokes aside, we can't find the guy. He's been missing for weeks.
Here's.
You're ruining our fun, Neil.
He comes in when nobody else is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those fucking assholes.
Yeah.
So here's a headline I came across today. Some London, Ontario researchers claim that medical marijuana without side effects is possible. You go, well, no.
It's the side effects I enjoy. What the fuck are they talking about? Oh,
Well,
we're gonna take all the enjoyment out of your weed.
No, they just so they know that that's just Ontario pot. There's no side effects.
I think the word side effects is wrong. They should be called main effects. Because they're not the side effects, they're the ones you want right in the
You've
center.
just discovered
Center
Ontario weed. No, it's a bunch of nonsense. Everybody's rushing every which way around marijuana for no apparent reason. Like they're just going fucking crazy.
Well, the reason's profit.
Profit or just random stupidity. Really, but most of it is profit for sure.
That people usually, like in the past, gathered around weed for profit as well.
Now,
there's more profit involved.
Here's some people that are a pro-pot group gave free weed to Colorado vets. An organization called Grow for Vets is handing out free pot to military vets in Colorado.
Yeah, those guys are fucking awesome.
No, I wanted to point that out, how that is awesome, and
I just wonder how long it's going to take for the recruitment offices to say, just fucking sign up with us when you're out. You got free weed for life.
Yeah.
Recruiting 16 and 17-year-olds from the ghetto. Hey, man, you just 3-4 years, you got free weed for life, man. Just come on.
Yeah. And soon the weed will become strong.
Well,
Marine strong.
Marine strong with no side effects.
With no side effects whatsoever. Well, when that comes along, fuck it, I quit. Oh, you weren't here for that. No. I think that's a really good thing, and I think you will see as marijuana becomes more legal in more places and is more around, that people will be prepared to give it to people who need it.
More of it will become free.
The Grow for Vets organization have discovered, it doesn't cost very much to make marijuana. Really? Profit margin is huge. Right? Taxes are huge. There's a lot of money involved, but
you can literally cover the cost of your production on a small scale production with the sale of roughly 3 ounces at $10 a gram, giving you 13 ounces profit.
Yeah. The idea of the price of marijuana was completely and only created and skewed by prohibition. Had nothing to do with the actual cost of producing marijuana. And oddly enough, those people promoting and actually installing legalized marijuana in their societies have only stuck with the prohibition side of things. How convenient. They didn't look at marijuana to see what it actually cost to produce it and what it could be retailed for. And who gives a fuck? They shouldn't have a hand in it anyway. Why can't I grow weed, charge whatever I want for it? If I charge too much, you won't buy it. If like, what kind of fucking crazy monopoly is this bullshit that everybody's charging it? And maybe they're not. It's price fixing. But if I could sell marijuana today in this place, I would give free marijuana to people who had medical cards.
Good on you.
Well, why not? Like, the profit margin is huge. Why the fuck are these dispensaries not doing, like, giving to homeless or whatever, right? Yes.
Agreed.
See what a nice guy he is?
Didn't even ask to see his card. Pick a card, any card.
I just pull out the Joker.
So, that's cool of those people in Denver, Colorado. And if you are there, they... and you see them, tell them how good that of a thing that was. No, I fucking hate water.
What?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Necessity.
No.
Yeah.
No, they're lying to you about that.
Water's bullshit, Craig
Coffee
says.
is...
Like, fuck this water game.
You need water, though. I'm sure you drink some water.
It is coffee.
Only with coffee in it.
No, wait. Seriously, you don't really drink water.
Never had a drop. No. My body's made up of fucking a whole bunch of water. What more do I
You
need?
have to constantly, like,
No.
Put water back into your body.
Why? What do you do with that water? Pee it out? The fuck? Who's got time for that?
Oh my god, you're flabbergasting me right now.
That was my plan all along.
She doesn't drink water. What the fuck? I love water. I don't drink anything but water. I don't drink juice or coffee. Just water and coffee.
Whiffs in the house.
Sometimes alcohol. That's it.
Sometimes alcohol, yeah. Sometimes.
I couldn't live without juice.
Really?
I love fruit juice, man.
I can't drink it. It's
I drink
too
all
sweet.
sorts of
It makes
things.
me feel not. I don't feel like my clenches or like my clenches. You know, my thirst has been quenched. Yeah.
There
yeah.
you go.
Thank you. I don't. You know.
You're not.
But this doesn't.
There's a
You're
water
not
for
rocking
you.
the right,
The
right juice.
No, here's another interesting side effect of legalizing marijuana. Colorado is seeing a significant increase of the number of homeless people arriving there, particularly from Texas.
That's like the main part of the show here.
Don't block the tits.
Oh my god, I gotta be able to see the cleavage.
That's right.
So what just happened there, Ben? I was blocking the cleavage.
I was
Got
not
distracted.
paying attention either, actually. No, another
How's
side
our favorite
effect
team
here
doing?
in Colorado is seeing a significant increase in the number of homeless people arriving from Texas.
From Texas.
The Texas homeless.
The Texas homeless.
That's their
are
new team.
en masse leaving for Colorado.
There's a mass exodus
Yeah.
of homeless people from Texas.
Yeah,
Maybe they're all vets.
I hope so. They'll get free weed. When
I
they hear
wouldn't
about
doubt
that.
if a lot of them are vets.
I wouldn't doubt that either. Now, no.
They seem to really get the short end of the stick when they come back onto American soil.
Oh,
for the most part.
absolutely. Now, the head of the two homeless shelters, isn't that kind of an oxymoron? A homeless shelter.
Yeah, you're right. If there's a shelter, then you're not homeless.
Where do you live? Oh, I'm at the homeless shelter. Huh? Where's that at? Well,
They should
I don't
call
know.
it the homeless home.
There's no real fixed address of the homeless shelter.
It just moves around.
I should make fun, but at any rate, that's what I do. Now, the head
You
of
should get a show, Greg.
the head of two homeless shelters
This guy should
said
have
a
a show.
big reason for the increase in homeless people wanting to smoke pot. They're coming there because of marijuana.
No doubt.
Now,
And I bet you a lot of them can get jobs like, cleaning the sidewalks in front of the dispensaries or doing windows and shit for free weed.
the head of a day shelter in Denver said he was surprised by the increase. What a fucking...
I think he was surprised that they were coming from Texas.
What a genius, eh? I'm surprised.
What do you have to say about this?
Right?
He
says-
didn't actually say anything. He just
At
it was
least-
an expression that the reporter.
Yeah. At least 10% of our new out-of-state population is coming from Texas. People tell us that they think they can get a job because marijuana is legal here. Huh. Legalizing marijuana gives hope to the homeless, for fuck's sakes. Come on.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, really. Come on, in the rest of the world. You can give hope to the homeless by legalizing marijuana. Wow. Yeah, bizarre shit out there. Now here's another big headline, and I don't know, it scares me to even read it. A sheriff and a pot activist disagree during a marijuana forum. That was the headline. Pot activist and a sheriff.
We should
Disagree,
just read headlines
wow.
and forget the stories.
Yeah.
That's like dog bites man.
Jody James
Yeah.
is the activist. Now, this was held, of course, as you know, outside Titusville.
Wait.
Nice
That's where the team's from.
Nice hat.
The Titusville Tits?
Is that where you're from?
Hat rack.
She's from Titusville.
Titusville. This was held, of course, at the Dixie Crossroads Seafood Restaurant.
Well, that's where all of the forums are
This is
held.
where the marijuana forum was.
Dixie Crossroads Seafood Restaurant has had a monopoly on marijuana forums in Titusville
for years.
Decades.
They're known for their forums.
I would be surprised if it was anywhere else.
And the garlic butter.
And their garlic butter. It's known as the forum butter.
Now, Jody James argued that cannabis was a good, time-honored, tested and true medicinal drug, blah, blah, blah. This is in Florida, right? And would provide Florida residents with health treatment options that would land them in jail to now, she says. Now this cop, the sheriff, he had interesting things to say. Now, I have to find the page. Talk amongst yourselves.
So what was it like growing up in Titusville?
Fabulous, actually.
Worst of times,
Best
the
house
breast
I
of
ever
times.
got growing up.
No kidding.
It was the worst of times. It was the breast of times.
I was a well-fed child.
Titusville.
Yeah.
Baby's dream.
Where did this go?
Did you live on Brazier Street?
Brazier
Yes.
Really? How did this get out of line?
I slammed my thumb in my safe at work.
Oh, shitty.
And I'm really lucky I didn't chop it off. And it's now healing, but it still kind of hurts.
Don't do that.
Those safes are heavy.
They're known as thumb guillotines in certain parts of the world.
All right.
What?
Thumb guillotines?
Right.
Your thumb? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true. Off with your thumbs.
Yeah.
Off with your thumb.
Fuck,
No more
those
Fonzie
are
for you.
dangerous, man.
That's it. No more Fonzie.
Yeah.
Hey.
So, I did in fact find my page.
Oh.
You did?
So where was I?
Something about...
We were in
I think you were
something
at the
about- and
BCMP.
The sheriff said...
Yeah, I knew Neil would know. No, this was the big disagreement in the marijuana forum at the Dixie Crossroads Seafood Restaurant in Titusville.
Great fucking garlic butter.
Open every day but Christmas, Easter, anything to do with Jesus, it's closed.
It's closed on Jesus. It's closed on Jesus Day.
Anything to do with the Bible.
But don't you want oysters on Easter?
The Dixie Crossroads.
Oysters. Easter.
But anyway, here's what Brevard County Sheriff Wayne Ivey had to say. He said legal loopholes would let 13-year-olds enter doctor shops and receive recommendations to receive marijuana.
13-year-olds?
Yeah.
What about the 12-year-olds and the 14-year-olds?
They're not going to take it down here to the end of Garden Street and have it filled. They're going to go to the medicinal marijuana dispensary next door, and that's going to be in a strip mall.
Dun, dun, dun.
And they're going to pull out these Tupperware containers filled with large buds, he said. This is what he said.
That's fucking asinine.
Yeah. The strip mall's suing them. Tupperware's suing them. Garden Street, they've got paperwork. They're going to sue them too.
Garden Street's like, yeah, man, he fucking gave us a shout out.
They're gonna pull out Tupperware containers.
Tupperware's like, what's wrong with using our containers for cannabis?
Oh yeah, you snap
Tupperware and Ziploc they're in an uproar right now.
You snap the lid and it keeps it fresh. Wayne, Sheriff Wayne. But anyway, he goes on to
Can you
say,
still buy Tupperware?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Or whatever.
you
yeah.
bet, Tupperware sales skyrocketed with Sheriff Wayne
He's
saying
the
something about it
spokesman. Oh,
at
yeah.
Titus.
I would invest.
So he
If I had
goes
any
on
money at
to
all.
say
Make
that
some Tupperware.
Wayne came up with another reason why marijuana should not be legalized in Florida. And he said, I have 1,522 inmates in my jail as of this morning. Imagine how many times I'm going to be sued. Our county taxpayer dollars are going to be gone because an inmate sitting in our jail says, I have a recommendation to smoke medical marijuana for my condition. Are you telling me I can't have it? He says, yes, that's what I'm going to tell you. that
Then
you
he's gonna
can't have
get
it
ready
in
to
jail.
get
So
sued.
imagine the lawsuits that are going to come from that.
I hope they sue his ass.
That is a reason to not legalize marijuana in Florida state. Because Sheriff
What a nut.
Wayne is worried about being sued by inmates.
Well, Wayne.
And Tupperware. He's afraid of Tupperware.
You know, I just want to say to Wayne that that's his name, is it not, Wayne?
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Little Wayne from Titusville.
Lil Wang.
Just let them have their weed and then call us and we can set up a sublimator lounge in your prison.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it's an awesome idea.
Every prison converted with a sublimator lounge.
Fuck yeah.
No, the sublimator lounge.
And a Tupperware station.
I think I'd want to open the sublimator lounge in the strip mall. Just to piss him off.
That too.
We'll put it in a strip mall all day long.
And we'll say inmates only.
Yeah. We have free weed decks.
Free weed and free Tupperware, inmates only. Right next to the dispensary for the 13-year-olds.
Yes. Good idea.
Now here's another big disagreement that's going on over marijuana that involves Peter MacKay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's our own justice minister. Another oxymoron in a way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that guy's a real oxymoron.
Yeah.
He's not my justice minister.
Yeah, probably.
Oddly enough, his remarks, he made them at the Dixie Crossroads Seafood Restaurant as well. So I think there's some...
that was a fucking great lead-in, bro.
He's part of the surf and turf cabal they got going on there, I think, on Wednesday night.
And get the
make delicious ribs, though.
No. Peter MacKay said that he disagrees with Canada's top cop on his assessment that marijuana isn't as big a deal as it used to be.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
now, funny. Canada's top cop, I don't know even know he doesn't even have a name, I don't think.
They just call him Top Cop.
Paul.
Top Cop.
Yeah, Top Cop.
Top Cop.
Peter MacKay says he disagrees with his assessment that marijuana isn't as big a deal as it used to be. Now, here MacKay said he's a police officer. He has views, but I personally disagree. So, this has nothing to do with... Peter points out that it has nothing to do with him being a police officer. It's his own personal view. And then he points out that it has nothing to do with him being justice minister. It's his personal view. So he's set both of them apart from the jobs that they do here. You go, okay, well, Peter, if it's just your personal view, fuck you. Who cares? Do your job, justice minister. Right? So, like, what a weird way to put it, eh? Now,
it's his personal view that it's a big deal. Yeah. Marijuana's a big deal. That's what he's trying to say.
RCMP Commissioner Bob Paulson said cultivating marijuana is not important anymore, and that he's more concerned with eradicating impaired driving. Yeah, right. But he says, I don't think marijuana usage is as big a deal as it used to be. But MacKay said it is a big deal for a lot of people.
Gigantic.
And suggested that if police are given the option to ticket cannabis users, it actually means more enforcement.
What?
So Peter MacKay is now saying that he wants more enforcement around
yes.
cannabis. You're
he
fucked.
Always says that.
Peter, you are so fucked. He says, I think if you talk to Canadians whose lives have been affected in some cases very negatively by marijuana, they would disagree.
Right, the marijuana victims.
Love to hear that.
The hospitals that are filled with marijuana victims.
Don't be harping at me. He said,
I bet you.
There's young people in particular.
Talk to the victims of prohibition, they would outweigh those.
Oh, yeah. But no, Peter knows. He knows stuff, right?
Oh, good
he
old
said
Pete.
Young people in particular who are very negatively affected by marijuana. Is there a negatively and a very negatively, do you think? Or is it just
very negatively?
Extra negatively?
Super duper negatively.
Their futures were ruined when they got busted for that quarter ounce in fucking high school.
Which Peter says he knows that it can have a very severe impact on early childhood development by getting caught with that.
Yeah, it does. It makes you question authority. I started smoking weed at a very young age, and I challenged my teachers, I challenged my principal, I challenged all forms of authority.
I challenged them to show us any evidence of anything that he's saying. Fucking liars.
I mean, I was really good at hopscotch, so I felt pretty confident challenging them all.
These guys are so full of shit. Everything they do and say is the exact opposite of the truth.
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. It's total nonsense. And McKay just put his foot in his mouth again. This guy, he's a bumbling doofus.
Oh yeah,
it's all he really is. That's all he's ever been. Right? He can't put two words together. He's a fucking racist.
Oh yeah. I think they're some of the worst politicians on the planet. They're the most caveman, fucking old school, right-wing conservative. You see the latest thing in the House where Thomas Mulcair he was basically asking them to give numbers on this latest Iraqi war thing that they're doing. And the crazy parliamentary secretary, this guy's a lunatic, that's his name. Yeah, Calandra is his name? Yeah, he's a nut. But he stood up and he didn't even answer the question at all. He starts talking about Israel and about how somebody from the NDP said something bad about Israel. And so Mulcair's like, come on, you have to at least entertain the question a little bit. And usually they don't really answer the questions, but at least it's on topic. And the chair, the Speaker of the House, wouldn't make the guy stay on topic. And Mulcair questioned the Speaker of the House, and he's like, I don't think this speaks very good to your neutrality, to the Speaker of the House. So, and I agree with Mulcair. Fuck that guy. Our government is completely corrupted. The Speaker of the House is just some corrupt apologist sitting there rolling over on all the horrible things that these fascists do. I'm fucking sick of it, man. I'm with Mulcair on this one.
Yeah, I think we need new speakers.
Yeah, there's my rant. Woo, there you go.
I suggest we get Bang & Olufsen and Bose.
I got some great speakers at my house.
Yeah, maybe some Klipsch.
Yeah. I'm running 2 Bauer and Wilkins.
Yeah, I know what you are.
Kevlar.
Rub it in, Mr. Kevlar. B and
it's all Kevlar from here on out. No, it's fucking nuts out there in the world. They're going absolutely berserk. All the stories that I read on Google about marijuana are fucking nuts. All of them, from both sides. Like Sam, that sensible approach to marijuana group is fucking big time. They are so well financed, and they are weaseling their way into every aspect of health and marijuana that they can possibly get to. And it's all about them and their rehabilitation centers, their addiction research centers. They're fucking right. It's straight up.
It's a profit making,
right? Dr. Drew came out in the news the other day talking that marijuana is as addictive as opiates. And of course, he made this announcement at an addiction center in Colorado.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? It's all fucking bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the stupidest thing.
Too.
The absolute stupidest thing that I can fucking imagine in Washington State. Alison Holcomb has proposed the idea. It's so fucking stupid. She's proposed the idea that they test the sewage for traces of THC as a general measure of pot use by residents. No shit. I don't mean to say it that way.
I'm not sure I really understand why.
Testing sewage for the psychoactive element for marijuana provides a more accurate level of trends than self-reporting on surveys.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
But Allison
her to dive into the
says
research.
nobody can lie about what's showing up in the sewage.
That's disgusting.
Well, that is true, and I read a study earlier that said the pharmaceutical drugs are...
Oh, it's unbelievable the amount of fucking pharmaceuticals in our drinking water. There's over 200 types of antidepressants alone in our drinking water.
Yeah, and it's increasing. They have record-setting numbers this year.
Yeah.
Well, the story goes on. Testing sewage, which can be frozen for later inspection.
Oh, perfect.
So, good point. Tip note to self.
You could make milkshakes at McDonald's out of it.
Freeze the shit and look at it later.
So
Right? Oh my god. Now,
shit freezer.
What do you do for a living? I'm a shit freezer.
Yeah.
check it later.
Councilman John Snyder supported the idea. He said, "What an awesome new use for our sewage."
Is that his quote?
We've created a commodity.
Soylent Green.
Look at that.
That was his whole adult learned response to this. Oh, what an awesome use for our sewage. What other fucking uses do you have? What do you got? They must have it all frozen
It's
for later
They're
use.
figuring out how to make money off of shit. It's awesome.
So
Supreme has a good idea. You could extract the THC from the sewage.
Yeah.
You could make sewage dabs.
Good.
It would be pharmaceuticals.
Pharmaceuticals. That's fucking hilarious.
Hey, it's got to be better than some of the oil that I've seen around.
Nothing but the good shit.
That butter.
Oh yeah, dude.
That's too easy.
Pharmaceuticals.
Too easy.
Nothing
But
but the good shit. That's fucking great.
here's
What else can we come up with, Greg?
Spokane wastewater director Dale Arnold. Oh, I'm the wastewater director.
He directs the path it goes down, right?
Spill a little bit more over there.
Yeah. He said,
"That's it. Just let it evaporate. No, just spill it over there. Let it evaporate."
I'm sure he uses a series of troughs and gutter systems.
He said that he would check with a lab this week to find out how difficult it is to get THC readings from the wastewater.
For the last time, I told you guys to leave all those taps running.
Yeah.
Director of water waste.
Wastewater.
Or wastewater.
Is that not the stupidest fucking thing you've ever heard?
Well, that's a strange thing.
That's fucked up.
Now, I understand the science. Maybe you might think I don't, but I do. Who the fuck cares? Like, why? Like, really? Why do you even care how many people are smoking marijuana? Like, why do you care? What the fuck? It is the stupidest thing. It is the most reasonably innocuous substance, somewhat akin to coffee in my world, and I know them both very well. Come on. Just test your sewage to see how much THC is in it? For fuck's sakes, what a waste of money and time. Stop wasting money and time.
That sounds like some crazy shit to me.
Like, I'm blown away, Allison.
Pun intended.
Like, fuck off. Grow up.
Allison,
I have to hand it to her for her ingenuity on just being able to take nothing and turn it into a market.
I wonder if
from
Allison's
hey, let's make a new market.
Talk about a waste of money.
How about testing water for...
You mean flushing your money down the toilet, Greg?
Yeah. So, come on. Fucking grow up, you people. And when you're ready to come join us in the chat and get your face, like Whiff has his face on Marijuana Man TV and Pot TV. Dab Diva, what are you cooking something there?
Hey, what are you making, Dab Diva?
Yeah, it looks like making something up. Billy
Whiff's
Bong's
like, hey, what's
gone
going on
for
in here?
Billy Bong.
Dab Diva is coming to Saskatchewan.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
That's gonna be fun.
Saskatchewan.
You can still get tickets online at saskprairiecup.ca. Or is it .com?
Yeah,
so I think it's .ca. Yes, it is.
Look for that this weekend from Saskatchewan, the Prairie Cup, Medicinal Prairie Cup.
Yes, the actual title is the Prairie Medicinal Harvest Cup.
The Prairie Medicinal
I got my
Cannabis
license,
Cup.
but I'm going
Prairie
strictly
Medicinal
for
Harvest
recreational
Cup.
purposes.
Harvest Cup.
Yeah, he's not actually. Here's a funny little aside to this whole story. Originally, it had the word Cannabis Cup in the title the first year, but Jeff got an angry letter from High Times magazine saying, "You're not allowed to use Cannabis Cup because we own that name."
Yeah, they did that in Australia too.
Yeah. Apparently, they don't actually own it in Canada, but they try and flex their copyright muscles all over the world.
Yeah, well, any one of you High Times people can come down here and we'll hotbox you.
Yeah. Jeff didn't want to fight, so it's the Prairie Medicinal Harvest Cup.
You people can't keep up with the Canadians.
Not a
Never
chance.
in my career have they been able to, quite frankly.
We should try having the Pot Olympics.
Yeah, bring them.
Put together, you know what? Every country puts together their biggest fucking consumers.
Oh no, the cannabis culture around here will frighten you when it comes down to smoking weed. Like really, we
don't put tobacco in our joints.
No, but I'm just bragging. That's right. Mr. Cookie's in the house smoking weed. Come on, everybody.
Eating noodles?
Eating noodles or something too, maybe. I don't know. Hot noodles. Now he's sweating because of hot noodles. So yeah, that's all I got. Who could follow a story about testing sewage for fuck's sakes? Idiots.
That's a pretty hard act to follow, I guess.
Why don't you take the money that you're going to spend on that nonsense and give free weed to fucking homeless people?
Oh, there you go.
Come on, or anyone. Doesn't matter. Come on, idiots. Start getting real here.
It's getting real.
Well,
Hot TV.
as I predicted, and I continue to predict, the legalization of marijuana will show the world how stupid these fucking idiots are. Right? And how greedy they are, and how corrupt they are, and have been for a very long time. It is going to come to light one of these days. It's going to come to light how much it costs to grow marijuana. It's going to come to light how high you get, really. It's going to come to light how it's absolutely medicinal. So all of these things are going to come to light here, and fuck you assholes who are out there promoting anything else.
Go test your water, fucking pricks.
Yeah. So, hey, but don't get me started.
Nah.
Because we've come to the end of our show here.
Don't get him started at the end.
Don't.
Well, I'm thrilled that everybody managed to show up, including Al. That was great timing. That wasn't really great timing. Great timing would have been 3:59, but
that would have been or
earlier, or even
4:19 would have been great timing with a
time.
joint like lit.
Or
it was a great time.
3:30 would have been nice.
Yeah, we'll tell that to the fucking airlines, man. I can't help it. I wasn't getting up at 6:30 to get here at 9 a.m.
I'll call right after the show.
Yeah.
As far as I know, airlines like you to call them and complain about stuff.
Oh, they love that.
Because they get a kick out of hold.
Boop.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they do it right there too.
Yeah.
Nice little cackle after.
So yeah, thanks for Tommy for setting it all up.
Yep.
Flipping the switches.
Boy.
He'll flip the switch now to show himself. Just about flipping the switch.
Busy playing chess.
Clamtoes shaved his head. What's happening, Clamtoes?
Clamtoes. Oh, I didn't even recognize the top of his head there. Nice. Yeah, thanks, Tommy, for helping out and doing jam night last night too, which should be up in the loop somewhere.
Was it a good jam night last night? Yeah.
Quiet. Rose was here saying a couple
Quiet.
songs.
You had an acoustic.
They had the mics turned down.
It was loud.
Oh, okay.
But quiet.
Yeah. The equipment was turned off for some reason.
There was
a lot of air guitar, but with no background.
Yeah.
It was a cold and rainy
quiet.
night in the coast, so
it was cold.
Yeah, nobody went out last night.
It was beautiful yesterday in Winnipeg.
It was nice here too in the afternoon. Actually,
day yesterday.
So yeah, thanks to Tommy and Jeremiah and Malmo Levine for kicking down to help us out today.
Yes.
All you people in the chat, Billy Bong, good to see you, brother. Whiff, as always. Dab Diva, look at there. She's right
Dab
there.
Diva.
Ooh, whips right
Diva.
back.
What the hell are you making?
Yeah. I gotta get.
Can't wait to see.
Better be lobster mac
Saskatoon.
and cheese, and you better be bringing it over for us to eat.
And
or not.
Everybody who's in the Pod TV chat. What do we got? Waves still here. Flippers there. Dr. Clone. The real Professor Ziggy.
Cool.
Well, you'll have to come by someday, and it's been a long time.
Real Professor Ziggy.
We'll chat.
Yeah, there's a lot of Professor Ziggy's out there, but there's only one
one Professor Ziggy.
There's only one real one.
Is that a list of who's in the chat there, Tommy? Yeah. Really? They're not chatting much. Mary Jane just joined us. Okay, that's it for us.
Jane
See
XO.
Really, that's all the people that are in the chat in live stream right now.
Yeah, I saw them all chatting.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a whole big list.
That's the crew.
Tiganja, where are you?
Chatting and arguing each other for a while, and then comment on things.
Wow, they flip around. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them. That's cool. Thanks for being here. And watch out for Marius. He'll be back. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of plan to bust him out.
That's right. Hopefully in time for the Sask Cup.
Thursday night at 9 or something, we're going in undercover. Nobody's supposed to know. Don't say nothing.
At 9 on Thursday?
We'll meet here. Then we'll go down to the...
And we're going to go break Marius out.
Then we'll go to BC
on
Place.
The down low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't tell anybody.
Something like some sort of stealth or something.
Cool.
Stealth operation.
Yeah. Smart way.
Just on the down low.
So he'll be here on Friday to do a show for sure.
No, he'll be in Saskatoon.
He'll be in Saskatchewan.
Oh. Wow.
He's coming along for the ride.
There's no need to get him out.
Well, hopefully. We got to break him out first, and then he's
break him out first, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that's where he was, locked away.
Cool. So then look for everything on Friday at its normal time, but from Saskatoon.
That's
Maybe
right.
not at its normal time, because they aren't even at their normal time in Saskatoon, are they?
I don't know.
They don't even switch times.
They don't. Yeah, they got a lot of nerve with their time.
No, they're cool. They're like, fuck, we're not
tripping.
switching our clocks back and forth. That's just absurd.
I agree with
that
them.
Shit.
There's no need to, because you can see all right across the horizon. There's no need to change your time for nothing. You can see what's going on.
You can see the future and the past by looking in the distance.
You can see to the next time zone.
It's the prairie folk. Well,
it's like looking to the
specifically
stars,
Saskatchewan,
looking back thousands of years.
They just saw through the bullshit, and they're like, well, we're not going to trick ourselves into thinking it's a different time. It's still the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think everybody else is goofy. They don't even actually have clocks there. They just use
sundials.
Big pile of hay.
Yeah, it's a Saskatchewan.
They just
sundial.
go like this. They just lick their finger and stick it in the pile of hay.
Giant piece of hay
there
in the middle of a field, and whatever side the goose lands on, they know what time it is.
That's exactly right. Yeah. The goose was at the Northern Lie.
For a transcript of today's show, just remember everything
Write
you
one
heard
down.
and write it down. And we'll be back next week. I don't know, maybe Jody Marc be in the house. They're still traveling. I think they're in Ireland now, doing stuff. They're out there having a blast, and good on them for being able to do it.
They're coming back and then leaving again.
They'll be back here on October 3rd and 4th.
And then that's
5th.
gone again.
The 3rd to the 5th, their Sensible BC is having a conference.
That's right.
Here in Vancouver. A portion of it will take place here at the Vapor Lounge, and the rest is, I believe, at Harbour Centre. But you can contact them at sensiblebc.ca and find out more information about that. And what are they conferencing about?
There's a whole bunch of things. Dana's doing a day on how to set up a dispensary. There's all sorts of.
Mason Tavert is up from Colorado.
Mason's coming in, really?
Yeah,
Wow,
right.
That's heavy.
It's gonna be cool.
So
it's gonna be a big
Jody
deal. I
Marc
think
will be there.
It's gonna be a really big show.
It's gonna be big. So if you make your way down for that, think about it. There's
the Vapes on Main crew from Winnipeg are coming out to do some more learning to see what they can expand into.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's some tickets to be purchased, so check that out online and come on down. And that's it. That's all I got. Kush Queen said she had something prepared. Oh no,
Yep.
That wasn't today.
Thought you weren't going to sing and dance that whole number you had prepared for us?
That one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the remake of that California Raisins song.
Unfortunately, no time for that.
Yeah.
But, next time. Yeah, join us next week to see that.
Yeah.
How fun it is to see your faces on Marijuana Man TV.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
And nice
Look at those
to have you guys in Pod TV. You should check out marijuanaman.tv and get your faces on here too. It's fun to start seeing people that we've had in the chat for a long time. So yeah, cool. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I'm Marijuana Man. Thanks to Al the Alchemist.
Thank you.
Queen the Kush.
Queen the Kush.
Awesome to be here. Ciao, ciao.
Queen Kush the Third.
Everybody else out there for joining us. We'll see you next week. Peace and pot.